Hi, everybody. Welcome to DHP D242, or Famine, Livelihoods, and Resilience, the food security analysis and response in crisis and crisis-prone contents. My name is Dan Maxwell. I'm a professor at the Friedman School and a member of the team at the Feinstein International Center, and have been working on famines and livelihoods and resilience one way or another for about the past couple of decades.
I'm Mary Fitzpatrick. I'm a senior researcher at the Feinstein International Center. My background is in humanitarian response with a focus on livelihoods, food security, and now in nutrition as well.
We have been kind of toying around with the idea of building a class like this for a long time. We taught this class last year as a group-directed study, but this year it's an actual class with a number and everything. So what we hope to do is come to grips with the fact that not only is famine a historical kind of fact that we want to understand, but also the fact that it's now a major policy concern, and programming to prevent famine or to strengthen livelihoods and resilience is a major programmatic challenge as well. So we're going to try and cover all three of these topics in this class. But we start with famine because so much of what we know about livelihoods and resilience actually is the result of our having studied famines for quite a while. So we'll look at the published literature on famines and livelihoods and resilience, but we'll also draw a fair amount on our own experience, and we hope to draw on the experience of a number of other people who will come on as sort of virtual visitors during the course of this semester. I think many people tend to think of famines as being something that happens in Africa, or maybe Africa and the Middle East. Actually, if you look back at the history of the 20th century in particular, all the big famines were in Europe or Asia. So we look at all of those examples, and we try to pick out a couple of examples from the United States as well. Mary, do you want to say a little bit about how the class is going to be organized?
Sure. This is not a lecture-based class. It's a synchronous class. It's going to be on Zoom, and it's going to be discussion-based. So each week you'll have readings that you'll need to do, and then we'll come into class. More weeks than not, we'll have some expert on some facet of famine, food insecurity, and they'll be speaking just shortly to the class. But then during the class, you'll have a chance to interact with them in the discussions. The class will be 9 to 12 Tuesday mornings in Boston time. And you can have a full credit or a half credit class options in this, with additional written assignments for the full credit and fewer assignments for the half credit. The syllabus is posted on the Friedman site, should be also on the Fletcher site. So there'll be more explanation about the class within that. Dan?
Should have mentioned, we have Chris Newton as our teaching assistant. Chris actually probably has as much experience in famine as either Mary or I, even though he's a student, not a professor. He will be with us throughout the semester, and we will try to have a variety of different people coming in to chat. If you have more questions, please feel free to get in touch with us by email. I'm just daniel.maxwell at tufts.edu. Mary is Mary Fitzpatrick, spelled M-E-R-R-Y. Otherwise, I think we're pretty easy to contact, and we look forward to hearing from some of you and hopefully seeing some of you in class come January.